Here he comes, look at him chasing it, look at that! Well, you can see what's coming. Serious rainstorm. Things aren't going your way, and then all of a sudden you just find that right pressure point and it is all on. Hey! Look at that! Woo! I got you. Trying conditions. Great fish. G'day guys, I'm Berg and welcome to another week of Fishing Addiction, the show that surprises fishers all over the country with amazing fishing adventures. Now this week I'm about an hour southwest of Brisbane. I'm about to surprise a guy called Wayne. Now Wayne's been through a fair bit in his life. He actually has a brain tumour, but at the moment he's doing really well, and his wife Nicole and I have been chatting for quite a long time to organise this trip to Vanuatu. We're going back to our favourite place on the planet. That's Ocean Blue at Trees and Fishes there in Vanuatu. So let's go find our fisher. Going? Where is he?
Inside. Nah, Nicole will show you when to go.
Yeah, okay. Is it dark in there?
Not really. I would say a little bit, but as you come in, it gets a little bit lighter.
Okay, all right. Let's go get him.
Hello, how you going?
Are you Nicole?
Yes.
Hi, good to meet you. Finally. Sorry we're so late.
That's right.
You out the back?
He's out the back. Well, I've made them try and keep him out the back.
Oh, good on you. Hello.
Hey, how are you going?
Good, how are you?
Good.
How you going, guys?
There you go.
Out there, is he?
Just out to your left.
Oh, it's Bergie. Hey, Bergie, how are you?
Which one's Wayne?
That'd be him there. Be me.
Oh,
no.
How you going, buddy?
Good.
Good to meet you. Come out of here.
Oh, I'm in my Sunday best.
In your pool.
Well,
Mate, have you any idea why we're here?
I think you're going to take me on a fishing trip.
Mate, we're here to take you tomorrow morning to Vanuatu.
Oh, wow.
How's that sound? Sound all right?
Thank you. Hell yeah.
Nicole, come here. That's why they're all here, mate. Now, I got to tell you, the journey to get here has been ridiculous. We had to cancel last year because of a cyclone, and then something else happened just before Christmas, so we couldn't go then.
Fake work that Simone and Mark had.
You know that week of work I booked in and I said we were flat out?
All fake, fake.
And it cost me all that money to buy that.
Yeah, I know.
And so now we finally got it together, and poor Nicole, she has, like, no one's ever had to keep the secret this long.
So long.
So you've been an absolute legend, but here we are, and it is happening. How do you feel?
Yeah.
Yes.
What do you reckon, guys?
She's excited because she gets a week off.
Away from you.
Away from me, yeah.
So obviously not only do we have the trip to Vanuatu tomorrow, and we stay at the magnificent Trees and Fishes. We're fishing with Ocean Blue.
Yep.
Caught a marlin yesterday on a popper, big doggies, GTs, no big deal. You also have the Fishing Addiction Challenge, of course.
Of course, yeah.
You can win $5,000 worth of gear from Wilson, and you can also get another $2,000 gift voucher from addicttackle.com.au. So that's $7,000 worth of gear on the line.
Yep.
Could you do with that?
I could definitely do with that.
Yeah? Good on
Absolutely.
you, mate. Well,
So yeah, I
welcome to
was
the show.
just working on my mate's car at the front, and then my mate Mark come and got me and went, "Oh, just come in the back and show me your pool filter." Anyway, get around there. I'm starting to go towards the pool filter, and then turn around and there you were, Bergie. Stunned me. I was like a stunned mullet for the first 10 seconds, and then it all just sunk. Not sunk in, but just I realised, holy shit, I'm going fishing.
He got diagnosed a few years ago with a brain tumour. He'd started to have some seizures, so we went to have that checked out, and I think within half an hour of having the scan we were across at the hospital.
So my wife Nicole, I was diagnosed with a brain tumour 6 years ago, so she's been my rock for the whole time, and been through a bit of a rough patch where they told me I was terminal, and I went, no, it's not going to kill me. And the good die young, so I'm going to be here till I'm 150. Done a lot of stays in hospital, a couple of 3 brain biopsies, all that sort of stuff, and she was always there for me. I don't know what I'd do without her.
When I first found out, it was obviously really like heartbreaking. I never thought something like this can happen to your own father. But yeah, as I think his positive outlook on it makes me have a positive outlook on it. Makes me think, well, it's alright if he thinks it's alright.
Settle down, you two. Anyway, we're going to go tomorrow morning. No, I don't want one. And you might be sharing a room with me, but there'll be none of that action going on. I'm going to meet you at Brisbane Airport tomorrow morning. Yep. Cole's got all the details. Yep. So that's where our adventure begins. So I'm going to leave you right now to celebrate the night away with your friends.
Thank you.
All right, guys. No worries. All right, see you guys.
See ya.
Bye.
So fishing for me is, when I was younger, was always, I only ever did freshwater fishing, like in the Condamine and all that sort of place, and catching the big Murray cod and stuff like that. It was really good, and it's just always relaxing. Like realistically, if I go out and even don't catch anything, just being on the water is mainly, it's just so peaceful.
He's one of these people that puts everybody else first and does always happy to help someone else do something, and so it's good to see him getting something that he will love.
Yeah, a bit of a reward for him, something for him for once. As Mum said, always worrying about other people before himself, and I definitely think this is something that is for him.
We took off with Wayno and jumped on a plane to Vanuatu. After arriving at the airport, we cruised in the ocean blue van for the relaxing 45-minute drive across the lush island of Afati. And it's not long before we arrived at our accommodation, Trees and Fishes. This is Vanuatu's premier fishing lodge and retreat, with stunning views and access to the ocean, with food and service that has been paired perfectly to this location. It's hard to imagine a more dreamy destination.
So I'll just go through the map so you get an orientation on where we are and where we'll be going during the week.
Anthony from Ocean Blue gathered us around in the morning to brief us on our location and plan of attack for the week to come. Our first mission was to find some reef species in the shallow waters. The winds were forecast to get up to 25 knots, and fishing out wide is no fun in that sort of weather, so the plan was to stay close to land while the wind was up.
Always lucky. Especially with you boys on boat, I think we'll be all right. Wow, what a place. I never get sick of coming to Vanuatu and fishing with Ocean Blue. I mean, it is just such a spectacular place. And this is day one of our adventure with Wayno, a Fishing Addiction member. A couple of days ago, they hooked a couple of big marlin on poppers, can you believe it? Should be a great adventure. Oh, so we've seen some birds on the way out here, and we've just stopped, have a cast, thinking they're yellowfin, and amongst them are these massive Mahi Mahi or dolphin fish. We just saw a bull all lit up. Yeah, he's right on it. Here he comes, look at him chasing it, look at that! Oh my gosh, it was porpoising after the stick bait. Goodness me, but he didn't eat it. Come on!
We just couldn't convince the Mahi Mahi to eat our stick baits, but after we moved into the lee of the island, we soon found something that didn't need convincing at all, but it did take me straight into the reef.
He's in the reef. Oh, look at that. Long-nosed emperor. Look at that. Is it long nose or sweet lip? Very unusual little fish. You can see the colours on this emperor. They really blend into the reef. They're virtually invisible when they're out there, but they're very hard fighting fish. And you can see this stick bait. It's a West stick bait. Look at the size of the stick bait compared to the fish. But they are not scared to eat big baits. Predatory fish, big eyes, can see bait from a long way away. And they're actually very, very tasty as well. I thought it was a long nose at first, which has got a slightly longer nose, very similar looking fish. All right, send him home. Bye-bye. Oh, it's good to see the rod bent there after a lot of jigging and a lot of casting. And it's not a big fish by any means, but we will take it. Hello. Doggy. It's a doggy. Put him down for a big one. Yeah, pull him over. There he is. Little dog-tooth tuna. You can see the teeth on these things. So they call them dog-tooth tuna. When they get really big, you can really see why they call them dog-tooth tuna. We've seen them with teeth an inch long. Very, very hard fighting fish. Big pelagic eye. These guys really are king of the reef. And they get a lot bigger than this one, I can tell you. But he'll make a great bait. I gotta tell you folks, it's been tough fishing. So to see this fella here bent over in pain is exactly what the doctor ordered. Am I right, Wayne, or what?
Oh yeah.
That's a big fish.
It is.
I think it's a big shark, but that's okay.
Hey, it's still a fish.
It could be a doggy, it could be. Oh.
I love that noise.
That's a good sound.
Yeah.
Excellent work. You start your wind before you drop.
Oh,
Popped him?
popped him.
No. Shark.
Oh, family show.
Say shark.
Shark.
That's a swear word in itself.
Yeah. Bugger.
Hey guys, if you want to support Fishing Addiction, become a member today. We really try to make dreams come true on this show, and with all your support, we can do it. But the more members we have, the more trips we can do, the bigger prizes we can give away. So become part of the crew today. Sign up at fishingaddiction.com.au, and you never know, it could be your door that I come knocking on next.
Well, it's another day in paradise, but new tactics. Stefan, one of the Ocean Blue guides, who's been with Ocean Blue for a long time, has taken us right around to the other side of the island, and I've actually never fished this side before. It's calm water, and apparently there's some good GT fishing here and some good dogtooth tuna fishing as well. However, we heard that yesterday and the day before, but that's okay. That's fishing. We're just going to keep pounding it. Hopefully we can find some quality fish for Wayne. Fish on! Go Wayno! Yoo-hoo! That's what we've come for, baby. Keep that line tight.
Not used to the right hand reel.
That's it. Pump and wind. Keep that line tight. Now wind down. Nice. Now while you're doing this, I'm just going to tell you what your challenge is.
Oh, okay.
GT over 20, doggy over 20, and some other kind of fish. Don't care what it is, as long as it's substantial. Fair?
Yep, fair.
All right, keep fishing. The quickest challenge in history, and of course, if you win 5 grand's worth of gear from Wilson.
Oh yeah.
And 2,000 bucks worth of gear from Attic Tackle as well. That's 7 grand on the line. Don't lose his fish.
Don't lose his fish.
No pressure. You got a gimbal handy there, guys? Oh, big fish! Yee-hee-hee. Oh yeah, it's GT. Yeah, definitely GT. Oh, he's sort of hooked in the side, not as big as we thought. Oh, where's the rest of them? There's a little fella. When you hook them in the side and they play against the current like that, they feel a lot bigger. That's about 6-7 kilos. Oh, you should be able to lift that one in, Stefan, yeah? There you are. Still, your first ever GT, yeah?
Yes, yep.
Beautiful.
Absolutely.
That fish there, mate, would be maybe 6 kilos, maybe 7. So you can imagine what a 20 or 30 is gonna feel like when you get rocking. Absolutely. How do you feel?
Good.
Yeah?
Really good.
Ready to send it home?
Yep.
All right, let's go. See you, buddy. Beautiful. Another one, mate. You are killing it, son. You're supposed to be at work now, aren't you?
Yep.
Not today. Oh yeah, let's see that GT sort of thrashing. Oh, it's a good fish. Look at the bend in that venom rod, baby. Woo! This is what it's all about. This is what Vanuatu is all about. This is why we come back. You start a little quiet, things aren't going your way, and then all of a sudden you just find that right pressure point and it is all on. This is good stuff. Keep coming, mate. Keep pumping him up. Yeah, we got colour. Nice fish. All right, here we go. Come on. All right, you're going to swing him around. He's hooked under the chin. He's a decent fish. Tony's going to grab him for you. So remember, you just got to walk backwards. Don't lift his head out of the water. Nice fish. Yeah!
Wow.
Oh, look at that one. Woo! Oh man, how does that feel?
Awesome.
Yeah?
Absolutely awesome, yeah.
Is that the biggest fish you've ever caught?
It is now.
Yeah? Good on you, Wayne. You ready?
Yep.
Just lay him in your arms, mate. Give him a nice big cuddle.
Oh, he's even groaning at me.
Is that right? Yeah, I hear you, brother. What a cool fish. Such a wonderful pelagic fish to target. Big predatory eye. They can see these lures from like literally 100 meters away. They come barreling in. They smash these surface lures. Super fast, super aggressive. And you can see the size of his mouth. Like they can inhale big poppers and big stick bites. Look at the mouth on that thing. And this guy's only a 15 kilo model. You can just imagine.
Yeah.
Good feeling?
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah?
Yep.
Well, deserves to live. We're going to send it home. Yeah. Righto, mate, send him home. Oh, nice. I'll give that an 8.9. That was beautiful. Good on you, champion. I'm not shaking your hand. You're too slimy.
Good on you, Wayno. That was such an awesome fish. After sending that GT back to fight another day, we made the decision to move out to the FAD to try and find a different species to tick off the challenge. The wind was on our back, Wayno got his first lure in the water, and he was on again. As you can see, this was another serious fish.
So we're trying to cover it all. We've come all the way back out to the FAD. You can see it over there. Conditions are still pretty dodgy, but not as bad as they were the other day. And first cast by Wayno just near the FAD. Bada bing, bada boom, it's gone off and we think it's yellowfin tuna. Oh, slack line, mate, when you're dropping your rod. Don't let that line go slack. Okay, you're gonna come over, you're gonna walk down that side. Keep winding as you go around. He's gonna come round. Keep going, over the top of the motors. Keep going, bring it all the way around. Here it comes. Looks like it's tail wrapped. Yeah, it's tail wrapped. Well, there you go, from 0 to 100 miles an hour in about 2 seconds. Woo! I think we need some...
Oh, wow.
Look at that guy, eh? Wahoo! That is one unlucky fish, look at that, right in the tail. That's a different way of catching it, mate.
Congratulations, Wayne. That wahoo is certainly a substantial fish, and it's also the first species off the list. Now we've just got to go find that big doggy and GT, but while we're all the way out here at the FAD, there's a good chance of a big yellowfin tuna or perhaps even a marlin.
Whoa! Doubles!
It was so much fun catching small yellowfin on service lures, but we wanted that big fish. And after we landed a couple of perfect bait-sized striped tuna, the boys prepared the bait and down-rigged this tasty morsel. Our skipper had marked a big fish on the sounder at about 100 metres. When a lone mark appears on the sounder in 1,000 metres of water, there's a good chance we're about to get connected to a very large animal.
Whoa, where's it going?
Harder. Yeah, that's in. That's a big fish. Come on. That's the one we've been wanting. All right, big bait like that, good chance of some marlin. He's going to change the gimbal for you. We actually marked that guy on the sounder. We've got to keep that tension on all the time. That's it, keep going. Oh, you got a marlin, big fella. I hope it is. Hasn't done a big run yet though. I'll tell you what I'm going to do for you, Wayno. If this is a marlin, you catch it, we're going to let you replace one of the fish in your challenge with this marlin, okay?
Yep, okay.
You get to choose whether it's the doggy or the GT. But first things first, let's get it to the boat.
Yep.
What is that? Oh, I think it's a shark. Whine. Okay, so as he backed it up,
Yep, keep
you're going to whine like a crazy person. Tension is the key here.
Yep.
All right, you going back? All right, here we go, whine. Whine. Faster as you can. That's a good job, Wayne. Keep going, mate. Probably going to get a little water come over, but don't worry about that. Keep whining. As fast as you can. That's it, that's good. Keep it cranking. Yeah, Marlin. Come over this side.
This really was a big fish. It's hard to call the size at this stage of the fight, but comparing the size of the bait to the mouth of this marlin, it could be over 300 pounds. And after what has been a relatively slow start for Vanuatu standards, it was good to finally see such an impressive animal on the end of Wayne's line. Let's hope that hook doesn't pull.
Come over this side. Walk over. See, look, gotcha. You're all right. Whine. Yeah, nice fish. Look at him out there. Woo, look at that. Whine. He's coming toward you. Whine. This is so good. What a fish. You're doing a great job, mate. Pump and wind on him. I think Sonny likes that. Oh, that's okay. He's going to jump. Oh, nice fish. Look at that. Oh, look at him. Isn't he awesome?
Yeah.
Pretty sure his hook's all the way down into the stomach of this fish, and if that's the case, then he'll be coming home with us because he won't survive if we try and release him, and this will feed 2 villages, so it's certainly not going to go to waste. Go back to the corner again and wind as you walk. Gotcha. Hold on. The side swell. Whine. Yep, good job. Oh. Nice fish. Hey! Look at that! Woo! I gotcha. Trying conditions. Great fish. Line, keep it tight. Oh! I gotcha. Leader's touched? Yep. Leader's touch, it counts. Woo! Now wind quick. It's all happening! This is marlin fishing, baby! I got you, mate, I got you. What a fish! What a fish! Taking line.
Your legs. Instead of using your arm.
Remember, straighten your arm out like we talked about.
Yep.
Your left arm, straighten it.
What's your leg?
No bend in your elbow. Pump up. Oh, no, don't worry about it. You can't. That's all you can do.
Line.
Oh, he's just angry now. Hey! Tell you what, the conditions have been very tough. The fishing's been slow, but Wayne has not stopped casting. And considering the condition that Wayne's in and what he's been going through, it's a real testament to him. A couple of times he's had to rest because then the boys cast for him, but this is all him, and he's really determined to get this fish. It will be something I'm sure he'll never forget if we can get this fish on the boat. Yeah, good driving. See, keep winding, wind. Oh, cool fish. Woo-hoo-hoo. Typical blue marlin style. Such a feisty fish. If that was a black, we'd have it in the boat by now. Good job, mate. Yes, good job. There he is. He is a tough fish. Wow, look at that. Oh! How you feeling, Wayno?
Knackered?
You a bit sore, mate?
No, not sore, just
Bit bugging?
get out of breath.
Get out of breath. Keep going, mate. You're doing such a great job. Hold on. He's going up again. You've got to be joking. Man, oh man. There he is. Shouldn't be too long now.
Yeah, you should be ready.
We got colour. Pump him up. Do you want us to finish him off, Wayne?
Yep.
Okay. All right, boys, you need to grab the rod. Huh? Alia, take the rod.
Oh,
I think he's going to take the limbo.
far out.
It's exhausting. You've done really well, mate. There you go. Exhausted?
Yep.
That's hard work, eh?
Oh,
What a fish,
awesome,
though.
mate.
Yeah, amazing. This is the typical blue marlin, and then they fight like psychos. Oh, look at that. That's a sight.
Oh, I gave up just at the wrong time.
Nah, he just put in a bit of fresh energy, that's all. It's not an easy thing to do. What a cool fish.
No move. No move, no move.
Oh, his bill's broken?
Yeah. That's all right. Oh, the hook broke. The hook came off.
Oh, he's away, swimming away.
Oh,
It's gone.
He's gone. He swam away. That's not a bad result after all that. Beautiful, good to see it go. See you, buddy. Hey, congratulations.
thank you.
What a fish.
What a very good fish.
What do you reckon, boys? Come and say good day to him. Come on, congratulate him.
Thank you. Good on you.
Is this the first Marlin?
Yeah, thank you. Congratulations. Thank
He
you.
looks dead. Come on, Stefan, get in there. Good team effort, eh?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, that, mate, we couldn't not replace one of those fishes on the challenge. We just couldn't do it to you. So, which one, the GT or the doggy do you want to replace?
Which area are we going to tomorrow?
I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
Maybe the GT.
You want to take the GT out, so you want a doggy?
No, I'm going to have a go at the GT.
Go with the GT, take the doggy out.
The doggy out,
All right,
yeah.
you got one fish to go.
GT.
$7,000 worth of gear.
Good on you.
Congratulations on a magical
Thank
fish.
you. It's the best thing ever. When we first hooked up, I didn't really know what it was. And then as I got closer to the boat and started breaching out of the water a number of times, you could clearly, as soon as it stuck its nose out, everyone in the boat said, Marlin, blue Marlin. I still can't believe the feeling I had when I seen that Marlin jumping out of the water and so many times, and just a fish of a lifetime.
It was a new day, and unfortunately I was not feeling well at all. Fortunately for us, Johnny Brooks, who was also fishing with Ocean Blue, was available to step in as mediator between Wayne and the challenge. Brooksy has plenty of experience chasing big GTs in the past, so Wayne was in competent hands, and everybody on the boat wants to do what they can to try and find this GT for Wayne. After casting for the first half of the morning, this popper finally got munched. Hopefully, this was the fish Wayne needs.
Just wind, wine, bruh. Wine, you gotta wine. We got a gimbal. You gotta wine, bruh. Just keep going. Get that left hand higher if you can. She's gonna pop. Pass it. Here we go.
That's a shark.
Oh, is it a shark?
Well, unfortunately, this bronze whaler wasn't the 20 kilo GT Wayne needed to win the challenge, but Wayne was pretty stoked nonetheless. The popping was slow, so the boys agreed to try the fad for one last troll to see if they could upsize Wayno's blue marlin. This time, it was Brooksy's turn to feel the power.
What is it? Looks like a yellowfin tuna. You look at the same last view.
That looks like.
Forward.
That's yellowfin.
That looks like yellowfin.
Spinal tap, level 10. Easy level 10.
Hey, Brooksy.
My back's not feeling too good.
This was a big fish. It certainly wasn't behaving like the marlin, and it was too powerful to be a shark. Stefan was calling a yellowfin tuna.
That's it now. Pull on him.
He's pulling on me.
He's pulling on you.
Later.
Right.
Oh!
Yes, yes.
Oh!
Hold on. Watch out. It's when you lose them right now.
Yeah.
Just hold on tight.
Yeah.
You might want to take that fish quickly before we get him because I don't know what I'm hooking. It's going to pop up there.
He's a giant yellowfin, bro.
Now.
Oh my god.
Again. Hold on. Don't move. There's the fish right there. Now. Let go. You know, got him yet? Right there. You know garçon. Putain, caméra bien lourd.
You alright? Get him in, boys. Get him in. Yes! Yes! That's the biggest yellowfin I've ever seen in my life, man, and it nearly broke my back. You see my legs shaking during the fight? I was scared, man. I was scared I'd had to pass the rod. Yeah. Because my back was hurting a lot. Thanks, bro. You're the legend. Can you get that hook out of the big fish, Berg. Big fish, Berg.
Try to get the head a tiny bit towards him, if we can. Yeah. There.
The Fad produced the goods yesterday with Wayno wrestling a 130 kilo blue marlin, and today Brooksy got a big yellowfin. On the scales, this fish came in at 65 kilos. Now that's a lot of sashimi. Back to the challenge. With only half a day on the water left, and I was still out of action, it was up to Wayno, Brooksy and the crew to find his GT. The reef fishing was proving to be a challenge, but the boys are going to give it everything they've got. Every angler knows the unpredictable nature of fishing. Even when placed in one of the best GT fisheries in the world, with the best guides in the business, finding that particular fish is not that simple. This challenge was getting harder by the minute.
Hello, half an hour to go, 40 minutes. Got my big GT.
Righty, last cast, here we go. Going over there. Oh, Wayno. No GT, mate.
No GT, unfortunately.
So that means no winning of the challenge, but have you had a good week or what?
Great week. I was a winner as soon as Berg turned up and said, "You're going fishing." So
not very often you get a whole week in Vanuatu fishing.
No, not at all.
Highlights?
Highlights, absolutely that blue marlin the other day.
Yeah.
That's a highlight of my life at this point.
Really?
Well, not my life, so to speak, but my boys being born and my wife marrying me was probably the biggest highlight, but that will come third.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bit of an upgrade from the biggest fish previously.
Yes.
Yeah.
67 barra up to a 120, 140 blue marlin. Really good.
Slight upgrade then.
Slight upgrade, yeah.
All right. Time to go home, get on the plane. Hopefully Bergie's all right.
Yep.
And we're out of here, mate.
We're out of here. Out of Vanuatu.
Next time you go fishing, you'll probably get that GT first cast. That's fishing though, sometimes.
It is. Thank
Just
you.
doesn't happen. Thank you. It's been great getting to know you and hanging out with you, mate. Good stuff.
Cheers. Thank you.
See you soon.
Unlucky Wayne. Usually it's the GT that is first off the list. This time we just couldn't find them. But to wrestle with a 130 kilo blue marlin is something that not many people ever get to experience, and I'm sure this trip will stay with you for a lifetime.
You're never going to forget that one, are you?
Special thanks to Ocean Blue and all they do for us on Fishing Addiction. Make sure you check out their website, oceanblue.com. It's not just the fishing that's incredible, it's the food, the service and the location that is nothing short of a dream, and one of my favourite destinations on the planet. A huge thank you to Wilson, the family-owned Aussie fishing company. These guys make some of the toughest and best quality gear for Australian fishers, and they make Fishing Addiction a reality. And lastly, a big thank you to all our members. Without you, we simply wouldn't have a show.